This on some New York type vibe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they call me that long leg, tall 6-footer. Yeah, I'm Slim Goody, and I'm the goodest. Better than half these mumble rappers babbling about their gangster and pussy that they done captured. Disrespectful. Make me wanna smack you with a maxi pad full of a woman's blood, and maybe you regret you called her anything that was less than a god, cause she's a god, and tie you up and get my dome moms to beat you. Let me get back to the rap. I'm the hand in the clap. I'm all that like Pow Daffy Duck. You ducking down, I'm coming up. And they be like, damn, who the fuck is she? I am who I am, who the fuck I be? I rep the 212 to the 504 to the 404 to the 713. Really? Man, fuck it, I'm a earthling. Some call me a wish the way my potions be working. Give a fuck about your Birkin bag. Give me some dirt with land and apple trees so I could grow my own food. Really? That's the shit I'm on. I'm mastering metaphysics with the dick I'm on.
Yeah.
Some of y'all regret it, some of y'all regret it.
Big yo,
no
baby.
one can calm on this mic.
When desire meets destiny, that success is a recipe way past what the brain can comprehend is how you measure me. Beyond space-time, watch me lace rhymes while religious individuals still here trying to chase signs. Prophetic, comedic, spitting diuretic, that means the God shit on these peasants when they in my presence. Written hidden message like the hieroglyphs. You gon' need the Da Vinci Code and at least 1,000 microchips to decipher the cure for the sick shit. The game full of murderers, hoes, robbers, and misfits. Misguided, raised on that European trick shit. We bringing back the African voodoo, warlock, and witch shit. Black magic at its highest level, shame the devil. No knowledge of self cause they scared that you'll reign forever. Untamed beast, exorcism of these mental shackles. Graduated to a god, so to the right I turn my tassel. You say it's blasphemy, look at your current situation. Hate me, but give your oppressor your full participation. Historically they murder niggas with no hesitation, but you pledge allegiance to the folks that plan your devastation. Now that's sickening, who the fuck is you kidding? It's amazing how you niggas can be so fucking forgiving. For the pale face, the self-hate, the real pandemic. But with that same self-hate, ain't no love left in it. Y'all some trained niggas, the same niggas that'll aim at niggas, but won't check the same cracker that slain niggas. Killed and slaved and wonder why we enraged. It's ingrained, some of y'all don't even know your real name, nigga. And it's a shame, nigga. Big yo, baby. Real rap, bitch.
Just cheap whiskey. Most high Christianist, mental abolitionist with the vision gift, seeing the deliverance from the ignorance, cognitive dissonance. Future I envision this. On and off the mic, I speak right like this is what the mission is. I know the wisdom biz and overstand like who know and bear that witnesses. I am the power refined God man. Equity too high to equal the caveman. God's son, true builder of the land. Destroyer of the demons, I'm a pop on where they stand. Word of biz, born exposing, oppose a plan. Stevie Benny, microphone Jones with a forced hand. The next level cipher writer, spark the minds and light the fire. Call me Mr. Mystifier, I'm used to gift and lift us higher. With the frequency that frequently fit, inspire. Elders and young thugs that do what they do, where they do what they dumb. They lazy, they think we dumb. We put the work in system that a system to be numb. Make them good Christians, but don't link them to where they from. So I write rhymes with them ancient guidelines. I fight crime sitting on the sidelines. But when they got the blind eyes, I just treat them like they dumb. When knowledge get done, unified we're one. The race we run, before they shot that gun. To the knowledge. When knowledge gets done, unified we won. The race we run, before they shot that gun. To the knowledge. Walk with me.
twist your loud, get your double shots of yak. Sit down, have a talk with me. I'm from an era where certain shit just couldn't fly. You tell another man, suck your dick, you might die. These new dudes got it confused, thinking it's a game. Until somebody hitting at they ass, bringing the pain. But that's the plan, they want us to kill ourselves. Our existence is up to us, no one else is responsible for raising our daughters and the queens and our sons and the kings. Teaching them everything about necessary tools we need to use for survival. It's way bigger than reading Qurans or the Bible. That's gonna go over the heads of many. Thick skin, homie, I got plenty, so I'll be ready for the backlash and slander coming from my own people. It's sad to say, but we'll never equal our full potential as long as we following what they teach us. Telling lies, all in 8 books, it never reach us. At least us, the ones with some knowledge of self. But trying to wake my people up is a struggle with self. Instead of begging for a seat at their table, let's build one. As soon as they try to violate, let's kill one. That's where my heart at. A couple hundred years of the same treatment gave us Obama, so we think we even. I ain't believing none of this bullshit them puppeteers speaking, telling us lies each and every weekend. Banana in the tailpipe tactics. To tell the truth, I feel we moving backwards. We got a lot of actors playing the part, but it ain't in their heart, so what's it worth? Got brothers dressing up like chicks, toting the purse. Everybody capitalizing off us. We ain't too far from giving up our seat on the back of the bus.
When knowledge get done, unified we're one. The race we run, before they shot that gun. When knowledge gets done, unified we won. The race we run, before they shot that gun. To the knowledge.
Yo. Peace, power, peace in the mind, power refine. What you do with that power make you easily define. I choose divinity every time, so it's peace to the gods, war on the devil. Yeah, so you know, son the great GR8, the God correspondent here on the Hardcorrespondant Podcast. I am on the road. Look at that, I'm blessed by the sun. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm on the road here. Told you, we in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? You see my brother right there, DJ Godstick. We here in Jacksonville, rocking. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the Lord. What's happening?
Respect.
Yeah, respect every time. So we here in Jacksonville. We here for the Fleet DJ Conference. We're gonna be here all weekend. You know what I'm saying? We do something else. You're gonna see I'm still here in Jacksonville till Monday, handling this business, getting on stage, representing Do the Knowledge Radio, representing Outlaw RBG, representing my Venture Squad, representing myself, representing the fam, representing all the consciousness that everybody needs to get. You know what I mean? And I'm giving it to them, to the DJs, the Fleet DJs, the Nerve DJs, the coalition's coming down. We just gonna be rocking, and they gonna get a piece of what we do. You know what I mean? The whole time. Until then, tonight's show, you know what I'm saying? We have guests coming on, and we are going to build on this topic tonight because I want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I see the oppressor on their hind legs. I don't know what y'all are seeing. I'm seeing people. I'm hearing people afraid of what's gonna happen. But what I'm seeing is they dropping the ball. They on their last leg. They don't know the thing they thought that was gonna get everybody in control. Woke more people up than got them in control. Now people are facing their fears. Now we get into something. They mysteriously bullet shooting police right now. You don't know where it's coming from, a mile away. Blah blah blah. You understand what I'm saying? They're trying to wreak the havoc over here and cause the chaos so they can put things in order. However, when you do that, it's chaos. And so order can come from anyone who is in order and in line properly with themselves, the universe, I'm saying Most High, the Creator, Allah. See, this is why we don't get worried or scared when these things happen. So you're seeing a lot of mass shootings. You're seeing people, you know what I mean, young boys right now is attacking the old heads. And I know it looks like, oh, we are in a position where we ain't gonna come out of. But the truth is, we're at the breaking point. We're at the breaking point for us as a culture, as a people. We're at their breaking point of their control over us as a culture and a people, over your mind and all that. You're gonna have a choice to either completely divest in with them or come with those on retribution and those on protection from our ancestors, protection from the Creator. Now, I'm going to choose my divinity every time. And that being the case, I know I'm winning. I know in the end, me and my legacy will be in the winning situation where the war is over, but we are victorious. Henceforth, the vengeance, victorious, animated nexus. Zulu, peace of the God, war of the devil, peace.
Peace.
So
Hakeem.
Alaikum assalam.
So I'm just opening up, letting them know what we're gonna be building on. You know what I'm saying today about how, you know, there's issues going on, but we're not dealing with the fear. We're dealing with what are the movements we need to make right now while the oppressor is on their hind legs. They scared, they running, they trying to give you everything they possibly can. They can't even get rid of you. They give you the thing that'll kill you and you still stay around. You understand, my people? They putting the microchip, they doing everything they doing, but you still winning. And I want to build on a couple points on who and what we fighting. Because there's a energy battle, spiritual battle, there's a physical battle, you know what I'm saying? But then there's another battle that people think is in the future, but we in that point right now, who's probably controlling the physical aspect of this, but because they don't have the proper energy, spiritual pineal gland connection to the universe, they can't do anything about that other. But they can control those who have some sort of connection from the flesh outside. So this is why I'm saying it's now time, and this show being a solution-based show, it's now time for us to be building on what we see as something that the oppressor is really, like, it looks like he's being strong, but those with eyes can see his weakness. So we want to pull out what the weaknesses are in the midst of what people are afraid of. And then we want to put in and replace that with direction and ideas, even if they're not fully thought out. Let's spark the correction and spark the movement. So before we even get started, you know what I'm saying? My brother Ink Aswad, I want you to go ahead. You know what I mean? Introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? He's been on there, and then go and introduce the Aki up top.
Right. Okay. My name Ink Aswad, aka Ink Black, out here in Killer Selfie, PA right now. It's my brother right here, Abdul Hakeem. He was with me I met Abdul Hakeem when we was locked up in the feds. I mean, he gonna speak for himself, basically, man. But I had to get him down with the movement because I told him, man, you know, the way y'all think and the way we think, collectively we put this together, man, we can make some beneficial moves. But I do want to, before I even let the brother speak, soon, I want to chime in on what you said about the oppressors, right? And that what we need to do first. First and foremost, this is what I say, right? We can't really go to war against them when we still going to war against self. You know what I mean? So we got to clean up what's going on with us first in order to get any kind of success. And right now, at this extreme alarming rate that we killing each other, especially right here in Philly, man, like it's really going down. Every time you turn the corner, somebody laying down. So, I mean, we definitely got to That's the goal. The goal is so we can overthrow what's going on, so it don't happen to the next generation and the generation after that. That's always going to be the main goal. But when we still got the enemies behind the lines and they behind us, and they're supposed to have our back, but they don't really got our back because they're putting bullets in our back. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to like psychological autopsy. We have to get them people out the way, man. If they ain't down, then they gotta move. Psychological autopsy.
I love
So
that.
Hakeem,
I love that.
So on you, bro.
I would be laughing at Shaitan the regime. Peace, peace, peace to you all.
Peace, bro. Listen.
Honestly, I just had this conversation and I shared with the brother that the results of all of our communities is how we react in the midst of a war. Some of us, the wild ones in the warfare, they're reacting while the bombs are dropping. They don't have no direction, no guidance, so they're killing to survive. But the conscious community, with the variables of how we present ourselves, we forgot that we have to build the wall first. The wall is bringing together each one of these communities like tribes, because we're Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. We have to work, we have to build that wall because we're in the same war, but our reaction is consciousness and moving forward. So when we build that wall in really putting it together, then those on the outside who are disgruntled and don't understand any direction in war, they'll see a wall and want to get part of that wall eventually.
Yeah, that's real. I understand that.
But here's go back to what you said, huh? While we're building that wall, we're building that wall in that community. And like your genes in your body, when a poison comes in, you got to get rid of it.
I reject that.
I don't want to say too much because real talk, I believe our people, we share too much openly. And I'm like, no man in war shares his war tactics to his enemy.
No.
Everyone's asking what we should do, but I'm like, these need to be behind the wall type conversations, because this is how your enemy understands your next chess move.
Real.
And we bring it to the community in a different manner, even using the visualization, but your enemy cannot understand your battle plan because he's already 10 years ahead of you. And here's the killer. Our major gatekeepers, they look like you and me, but they not us.
Yeah. We know that one soon.
Oh yeah. Listen, I wanted to give the God opportunity to speak so they can hear.
Yeah, my goodness.
Cause even that right there, even though we're not telling you exactly what we're doing, the point is we're telling you get together and have that discussion. They're not even having that conversation right now. You know what I'm saying? So let's have the conversation of, we're gonna have this conversation behind the door. What can you do up front though? See, what you can do up front is the thing that they be telling you, but you know, and we see it, but we don't. In the middle of a war, there's an attrition. Whoever wins the attrition, you know what I'm saying, has the strength to beat the other person. So remove all of the things that you are doing or are participating in the colonizer's machine and regime. Remove yourself from it. One by one, learn to live without it, and then recreate that somewhere else within yourself. We've done it before. We'll do it again. But this is something that is a very simple situation that you can do. That isn't that you're gonna have to do anyhow, because you're gonna have to get used to living that life without that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do this now. And as you do this, what you're going to find, my people, is who is going to stay with them and who's going to fight with us. And it's that point there where you can make your connections to build what the brother was saying, the wall around your community that allows, that is a moving wall. That is, okay, this is what it is, us together. Listen, I take care of this, you take care of that, you take care of that, but we building with each other. But the first aspect you got to do is you got to make sure you remove yourself from their midst. Even that dollar bill that we use, y'all, on it, it said this is for all debts, public and private, which means they're paying your debt, you now owe them. You understand? We gotta be working in a whole different aspect. But this
you
is
gotta leave
not
that alone.
information that you can Google this. You can look it right on up. It's right there in front of your face. So take what's in front of your face, use it. It's a guerrilla warfare. Whatever we have, whatever tool is in front of your face is a weapon for us. This conversation right now is being used on the tool that we created, that they took over, but we weaponizing it by even telling you to pay attention to this shit and connect with those folk. You understand? Now, what I do see, where do y'all see, you know what I mean, their weakness for them right now so that other folk can you ain't got to go into detail, right? But because on this show, I'm not going to do people's research. There's a different type of vibe and a different type of appreciation love that you have when you do the research yourself. You don't have to accept what we're saying, but just go ahead and look it up. But if you ain't gonna go look it up, then shut the fuck up and listen to what we got to say.
Respect.
One or the other. And when you go look it up, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, they right. Let me shut up. But it's not about being right or wrong. It's don't be a distraction. We've already been distracted too long.
So many distractions.
So, where do you see that?
I would say that where they weak at, or what they're fearful of, man. What I would say that their weak points is us in general, bro. Like you can tell when an enemy, whatever the enemy attacks the most. Okay, for instance, when you want to knock down a building, you're gonna hit the foundation over and over and over till you knock the whole building down, right? So when they want to knock down us, who's the foundation? The ones getting murdered, the ones that's over here, right here, this jail right here. I'm across from the CF in Philly. Ones that's locked up in there. The ones that are they start off trying to be down and doing what we trying to do, right? But they get infiltrated because then people come to them behind closed doors and start offering fortune and fame, and then they turn their coats, right? So you got to look at how back in the day when slavery was so-called abolished, right? Some of the slaves, they didn't want to leave the plantation.
Right.
You know what I mean? They was like, what we going to do? Where we going to go? I don't know nothing about up north. I don't know nothing about providing housing, food. They didn't want to leave. So some of them stayed on the master's plantation and got paid them little scraps. And they were still on the plantation because they didn't know how to survive without them, right? So we got our people out here. If you tell somebody, listen, if we take them from something, okay, don't be on welfare no more. We got to replace it with something. You know what I mean? If we take, we got to replace. If there's no replacement and we take it, it's going to explode. It's going to be nothing beneficial. But if we take them and say, listen, sis, you don't need no food stamps, you don't need no Section 8. We got some land down south. We're going to build these houses and homes, and you're going to work for us and get paid. Then we'll be moving somewhere, right? But all that's going to take, man, is going to be the intellects to get together. It's not even all about these fake rappers and these niggas out here with all this money that just overlook everything that's going on in the hood. They get no respect. They get no love because the hood is the ones paying for their sneakers and going to their shows and buying that whack-ass music, and they ain't coming back to do nothing for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They ain't coming back to do nothing.
Making them influencers in the first place because they're being influenced by them. Right. I mean, look at the basketball dude, Dwayne Wade and Gabriel Union, right? Look at them. All the kids look up to him. All the black women look up to her. Even when she was playing that whore Mary Jane on BET. You know what I'm saying? Having sex with 35 niggas in one show.
So now our daughters be like, I want to be like Mary Jane. Next thing you know, your daughter got 9 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they giving us. So we got to remove that. Go ahead, bro.
Right now, the system, and I specify that because the system has a multiplicity of colors. While we've been directed to look at the Caucasian in a certain light, it's understandable. But right now in our day, we have to look at it as a system, because it's a system now that's falling, because the invisibility of this fake system is being exposed internationally. Not only are they losing out economically and with an international swing, the earth is turning on.
That's heavy.
See, the weather is changing. And even while they might be manipulating some of the weather, they can't handle the change of the heat. And this is why we having so many like Kim Kardashians having children that look like us, but are carrying their DNA.
Right. Hey, what about, explain the system to a little bit more, go in a little bit more detail. What you mean how the system and how the rest of the world is like turning on them?
The system of a masterful deception has come to an end. Even the Caucasian nations are recognizing the rise of the organic people of the planet. And see, when I said the wall, I talked about in our community, but I'm talking about a wall on 7 continents of the planet. Because the same system
affects them all,
has done the same thing to the darker people on every one of these continents. So that's a wall. That's why that conversation is deeper than that.
It's already been built. It's already been there. It's already there. It's just the aspect of recognizing, you know what I'm saying, and closing the gates, man, and bringing it together. So, you mean, it's like the sidewalks. Like you said, you don't let them know. They already know basically what we're gonna do, right? They built sidewalks because they knew we was coming. Them sidewalks been there before we was all born. Everybody on here done walked on a sidewalk that was there before we was born. You know what I'm saying? Right. At least one time in our life. So this means that they already know your steps. They know what you're doing. They're directing you to walk this way, turn this way. You stop on this sign, and they know what you're doing. They know what you're gonna do. So that one of the things that I always say is revolt or die, meaning 2 ways. There's a voltage. When you run out of your voltage, what do you have to do? You got to recharge. So revolt, get recharged with your connections. You know what I'm saying? With self. You know what I'm saying? Then do everything spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, economically to revolt from the colonizer mind. You know what I'm saying? And this doesn't just mean, oh, we're going to go down there and blah, blah, blah. Nah, I didn't say that. I said revolt. And it's deeper than just one thing. Your body ain't just one thing. You got an arm, leg, arm, head. You know what I'm saying? You got a core. You got inside of your body a whole bunch of things going on every breath. So you gotta actually do in accordance to that in every way that you go before you can even start seeing, you know what I mean? And we have to do this grouping wise. But you gotta see it and know that these cats is already scared. Like the God said, they already scared of everything you're doing. They done gave you everything to get rid of you, and you're still here. You're not just still here. You're here doing things better than they wanted you to do it on the things that they taught you to do, and you're doing it better than them.
Yeah.
You're even doing it better than them to the people who they scared of. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Dessalines, the Haitian victory. It starts off getting rid of the internal strife makers.
Yeah.
They got rid of the internal strife makers.
Yeah.
Boom. Then they backed up.
Yes.
Then they went and got rid of, started boom, 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 boom. And then once they got that tuned up, then they attacked. And after the attack, there was a long fight. And after there's a long fight, they won. But even after they won, it was getting rid of Dessalines and reincorporating the colonizer mind that puts them now into position where they're at right now. So we already have the blueprint. We already have the outcome. We already have the treachery, so we know, and we already have the outcome of that treachery. So we should understand, y'all.
No doubt.
And just coming together to do what we need to do and have this original conversation.
Yeah.
And removing what you have in their regards automatically stars them out. When Africa says no colonizer allowed up in this bitch, what's gonna happen is they're gonna have no way to run the things that they done built everything they built off the back of Africa. And when they don't have any way there, but we are tied into an African continent that is now controlling all the resources that are really running the planet right now.
Yes.
That empowers us. Our
take that right
allegiance to this empowers them. We're exchanging the empowerment energy back and forth, and now we are the depository of this power on all 7 continents, like the brother said. You know what I'm saying? This is the aspect of a simple situation. Support this, don't support that. The boycotts, that's the microcosm. You seen what happened with the boycotts, right? That's the small part.
Yeah.
Right. That's the small part.
And it gets quiet after that's over.
Right. No, now that you got that done, now we're supposed to go to the next point of associated organizing and becoming one nation.
Yes.
Different categories. There's different cities and different states in this whole continent, but it's one nation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tribes, right. So I'm just saying, where we at right now, this is what they got. So they're already telling you, we took the blueprint from what you all did. It's working for us. We don't want you to work for yourself that way. You know what I'm saying? So that consciousness is that thing that will
better not work for yourself. You better not. You better not think about it.
You do this, I mean, don't do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And what's
stay
funny,
down.
You got to be a man from a group of people who have never represented manhood in their entire existence.
Yes.
The rules of manhood that they give you has never been what they follow. Not once.
They never implemented none of that. Yeah.
None of that. How? There's no character. There's none of that shit. So and not only that, but where we at, I'm gonna add this into. I don't think that it's not that they're not intelligent, right? They're conniving, but the intelligence that we're all following right now, off of their colonized mind, is the artificial intelligence that has already taken them over. We're already fighting the Jetsons war right now. So this ain't, like I said, this ain't just about the physical aspect, and it ain't just about the energy spiritual aspect. We're fighting a war with artificial intelligence right now, thinking that, they're going to come for us later on. No, the computers already took over, bro.
Yeah,
definitely.
They already took over. They're the ones telling the government what's going on before the government knows. They hit the government off. That artificial intelligence that we talking to right here, when we say keywords, it ain't the government. I caught him catching the key. It's the artificial intelligence that caught you. and turn on your ass.
Yes,
and
sir.
put you in that, and put you right in that bracket.
Yes, sir.
Put you right there.
Put you in, boom, there it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So first of all, understand and know they already know who you are. They already know what you're going to do. But the thing is, that's artificial intelligence.
Yes.
You are origin intelligence. You are source intelligence. There's nothing that has already happened that you can't stop. You can't recondition. You can't put yourself in a position to. So
basically, it ain't nothing we ain't been through.
This. They know this. You know who don't know this? We don't know this. And most of us. That's where they got us. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And a lot of us scared. A lot of us scared to know it. I mean, a lot of us are they're afraid to know it, bro.
You're responsible for what you know.
Exactly. A lot of people, man, they don't want to be men. They don't want to. They don't want to be responsible men, man.
Remember, as I said,
this is what I tell them. If go ahead. Please speak. My fault.
No, go ahead.
Bill.
No, I was saying.
Oh, no, I said to people, if you was really being a man, if you was, I said, if you was really being a man,
right,
going to work and paying your bills to help the machine who's oppressing you is not what men fucking do.
Nah.
That's not what they do.
Right.
Nah.
You see the machine, that's the oppressor.
That's a carbon copy.
And exactly.
Yeah.
Men
that's what they indoctrinated your ass to think.
Kick a hole in the speaker, pull the plug, then we jet. That's what
back
men do.
To the line.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. You know what I'm saying? This is what a man's job is supposed to be. Now, I understand what you have to do for this point in time, but that makes us all double agents then. You understand? And so that being the case, recognize what you can do at every junction, at every moment. You know, boom, boom. Like when you study Mayat don't say that you ain't gonna do these things. Mayat say, if you did these things, balance it off.
Right.
Fix it before you come see us, son. That's what Mayat said. Fix it before you come see us. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has always been on it all their life, but once you get on it, you got to recognize what you did to help support the oppressive aspect and support that negative aspect and support that, you know what I mean, the murder, the rape, the illusion. And you got to put your work into breaking those things down in every way you possibly can. So, you know what I'm saying? I see the killing of our people in mass situations, you know what I'm saying, as that last straw for them. They're sending their drones out to do this work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, indeed.
And they don't, because they don't know what else to do. You can even try to stop the conscious music, but you can't stop the consciousness. Kwame Ture said the conscious job is to make the unconscious conscious. And the only way you could do that is by turning the light on, showing it to them in face. Hey, yo, this is the proper propaganda. Everything I say, everything I do is about the liberation of my folk, myself, my family, my culture, my universe, Most High first, what's happening. Oh, somebody does that? Yeah. Yeah, and I mean this. Okay. Oh, look, my brother right there. You know what I'm saying? My brother right there, Abdul, yo, he doing the same thing. Oh, my brother, he doing it. Wait, how many of y'all is there? How many? You don't even know? They in your family. Now we building that. Oh, now we turned them. Now we've been doing this forever. They knew
Takes
to it.
Nations of millions to hold us back.
Exactly. And even after that, you can't hold us back even still, because before us wasn't enough after us to be no more. So in the end, we win. This is what I'm saying, y'all. We already won. The ancestors in the universe is waiting for us to take that place in that victorious stage. But there's certain steps you got to take before you get there. The first, though, is knowing that you won. You know what I'm saying? And transition ain't nothing but helping the higher team, you know what I mean? Helping the higher guard help the lower team get the job done.
Hey,
so either way, we still rocking until we win. Yeah.
So check it out, right? I know, and you know I know, and Abdul Hakim know. When we start talking about the galactic family, we're gonna talk about that behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? When we start talking about the galactic family and what's going on out there, we're gonna really rap about that. Because everybody ain't for that right there. Everybody don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'll tell you this.
They know.
Hey, son, I'm gonna tell you this.
They just
first
look at it like that.
First-hand experience. Me and his brother Abdul Hakim, when we was booked, you know, we was on Fort Dix. You know, Fort Dix is a military base, right? And you know, the galactic family they're always flying around military bases.
Wow. Yeah.
Listen, bro, me and him seen some things over that journey that was not from around here.
Wow. Yeah.
Tell him about it. For about 10 minutes, this went on. About 10 minutes.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. Like it's just really real like that, man. And you got to notice this, that they only expose certain things to people based on their consciousness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not on their level, or you have a possibility of being on their level, you're not going to see it.
Yeah, you can't.
You're not going to see it, man. It'll be right in front of you, but you won't see it.
Man.
Yeah, but it comes, man.
Yeah.
But we're going to rap about that, though. You know.
Yeah.
That's why I made that statement.
Yeah.
The results.
What's the statement?
The results of warfare show you the condition of our people. And in war, those that are still functional and can move forward have to unify all their parts so that they can heal the wounded as they are building that wall. We can't run out here in separate packs. We got to understand that every movement is a movement of the body.
Right.
One body. Right.
Yes. And
when one part of the body aches, the whole body feel it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
no
sir.
Doubt.
Yes, sir. So this is why I constantly see, because you made a statement about these entertainers or being educated in the system, and I'm like, no, they were trained in the system.
Yeah.
See, we forgot our assignment. Our assignment was to leave the South, come to the North, gather the education, and come back down South and build upon the land that feeds you.
Right.
We forgot the assignment because of our natural tendencies to love passions. And they built passions around athletes, entertainers, major figures, to where even when they pay them, they keep that money running through their system.
Right.
But they show the images of success to our people to put us in an emotional state that's all we want. We don't realize you are the talent. You are the value. Now control your talent and your value will pay for itself.
Right. Have our own damn NFL.
They coming to see you. They want to hear you.
Right.
But somebody else is behind you.
The puppet master.
That's writing documents and papers and contracts, but you're the talent. It's time for the squatters. They know their time is up. They have no home to go to, but the organic people are coming back to make their claim. The squatters got to go. Their treaties are no more. Their government is no more. People really think DC is open right now. It is not open. Our country is insolvent. There is no government operating by law. It's operating by an illusion.
Under the color of law.
So everything that we saying that they're falling, this abyss is sucking them in. I'm trying to tell brothers, get away from it because it's sucking them out.
Yeah.
Complete agreement. So, man, look, there's a couple places we can go. What I like to do, and we got right into the convo, you know what I'm saying? Because
Indeed.
I was having issues with my camera, and you know what I mean, I was a little bit late getting to what it is. So I want to get, but what I normally do on here, and everybody know if you watch it, is I like to qualify people. I like to have the people qualify themselves, I should say. Now, as far as I'm concerned, you've already qualified yourself in the convo. It's obvious why you were on this show. It's obvious why my brother brought you through. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. However, I want to please let the people know who you are, what you've done, and what you're doing as much as you possibly can.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I'm Abdul Hakim Ahmed Ali out here in the DMV. And right now, I've been the Johnny Cochran of the DMV.
Okay.
I give thanks and praise, man, because I've learned that language in the system of what they call law. And one of the greatest respects as a former athlete is when you go into your enemy's gym and you make the gym quiet.
Right.
When you see judges leaving cases, and when you see the courts running from your papers and they're quiet, man, that is the greatest honor a man can say, because now the things that I can think, I can put on paper to make their fraudulent system back up.
Right.
Now it's
like
time
that.
to working on bringing a few brothers home, and then being able to put it in the hands of many people to where we can start bringing thousands of brothers home. Lawfully.
You heard?
Lawfully.
Right. Beautiful.
Because every man has a right.
Put the email out there too, bro.
Every man has a right of due process, of law. And when you deceive a man from the beginning, and you hide facts from him from the beginning, and you use language that he doesn't speak, as I tell brothers, do you know we're only controlled by white paper and black ink? And that's just an illusion. That's paper. When you come to know who you are in this system, therein lies the change, and power begins to show them, yes, we here. Yeah. Yes, we here.
All right.
So that's what I do right now, is legal consultation. And I won't say no more.
But let me say this for you. Hey, soon. Tell the brothers to use him, bro. I'm trying to tell you. The man know what he know, and he make that gate crack. Ain't no more barbed wire fences, ain't no more handcuffs. It's word.
You know I've been all right, so for all y'all that don't know, I've been through it, so I know all the way, you know me a lot. So I can hear it in the convo. A judge said to me one time when I was early in it, he said, whoever's giving you the information ain't giving it to you right. He didn't say the information was wrong. He said, I ain't saying it to him in the proper context or in the proper way, and to make him do what it is that he know he should do. You know what I'm saying? So, and I say that to say, the information for those who that don't work. No. If it didn't work for you, you didn't work it right. Understand?
There you go.
You didn't work it properly. You didn't work it in its correct steps. It always works. That's how they work it. You know what I'm saying? So this being the case, I can hear it in the convo and how the wording that you're putting together, I already know. You know what I'm saying? He who know. You know what I'm saying? Don't even need to be if it's understood, don't need to be explained. But what you do need to do is give your information right now. Because what happens on this show and this show that comes on prior to us, shout out to the show before us. What happens is sometimes when we be getting spicy with it, they like to, technologically the AI, that AI nigga want to mess with us. You know what I'm saying?
Respect,
So
respect.
you know what I'm saying? So we
Yes,
can't
sir.
have that. So before any of that happens, give your info, how they can get in touch with you, and the hours they can get in touch with you, and
Yes,
let them see what it is.
Email address is Amir, AMIR, Abdul, ABDUL, Hakeem, HAKEEM, Ali, ALI @gmail.com. I check that every 15 minutes. And then if I get to know you, I send you to a whole nother email to where AI just can't touch right now.
Right.
Yes, sir.
But you got to go through the sieve, people.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Be
Yes,
patient.
sir.
You already
Yes,
know
sir.
what it is. We've been
Yes,
at
sir.
war. This is how you have to operate, people.
Trust
That's
that.
what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Trust that. And is the number 202-937-6021. Hit me up anytime after 5.
That's Eastern Standard Time, correct?
Eastern Standard Time. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, brother. Listen, we gonna have to get into a whole other show at another time. You're gonna have to come forward. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can get you to get y'all brothers on a show together on Do the Knowledge Radio. We got space, you know what I'm saying? But this is the type of information that we need, you know what I mean? Because this is what we do here, you know what I'm saying? We do the knowledge, we spread the information. You see, I don't know if you've seen the videos before you came on, but I mean, before we start talking, right? You know what I mean? And all of that, everything that I do and all the music that I push for myself or for those around me is about, you know what I mean, passing this. I'm not here to entertain. I'm not even here to educate you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. I am a professor. You get it or you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And so I like that, man. What are some of if you can, what advice can you give to the people right now who are fresh, don't know, and advice you can give to people who know, but maybe been stuck for a second? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the false law, universal law is the only law I recognize. You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, this man-made situation that they call law, you define it as the system. You know what I mean? And I agree. What are your suggestions that people can do, you know what I'm saying, to make it moves away from that right now?
The very first thing I would say to both parts of your question is understand that you're in a war for your existence. If you don't recognize that this system is designed to destroy you, then you're not paying attention. And once you understand that there's a systematic war to eliminate you, then you have to gravitate to those that are pushing forward in the war and move away from the wounded bodies of war. Because once the mind is strengthened in the understanding of warfare, every dynamic that affects his life will always be covered with warfare. See, right now, we've been trained to entertain, but that comes after the victory. So the intensity of this season has to be redefined in the minds of the hearers to know that you can't be partying behind enemy lines.
Wait, hold up. Say that again. Say that part right there again.
You can't party behind enemy lines.
Bars. That's how they say it. Bars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that has been one of the masterful weapons that they've used because it's natural to us.
Right.
It's a vibe. But now it's been intertwined in their system. Now it has become profane.
Not
See,
profound.
if I show some brothers some dances of the tribe, the Zulu in Africa, and then show some of the steppers here, you'll see how it's gone profane in the step show, but it has such a spiritual meaning and power in its natural content. You feel me? They recognize that. But if we recognize that it's a war, music will change. Entertainment, as we call it, will change. But as long as we're entertaining in their system, that's when I tell people we got to let people go. I didn't say shut the door. I just said let them go. Because they might wake up. But in war, you can't stop pressing forward because you got a few that are wounded. You know, some men in battle get caught up with the wine and the booze, you know, the booty that some of they got in some places, you know, little extras. And those little extras put you to sleep and you lose the mindset that you're in the war. You made it a peaceful place. Until they pull you over and realize who you are. So I really believe until we put the definition of warfare into the minds of our community, that will begin to make the magnets come together, because when them things is popping, you looking for your safety and you looking for those that's with you.
Yeah.
But if you don't know there's a war, you walk down the street like everything is humpy-gory. You know what I'm saying? I was in the land of Palestine, man, when bombs start falling on Gaza. I'm 20 miles away in a city called Netivot. And when I witnessed that, man, I was amazed at how warfare, the physical aspect of warfare, and just watching it, man, I started praying for the Gazians, like, man, stop shooting them rockets in here, because these Israelis ain't playing with y'all. But something changed in my mind. And I understand how they live, even though it's a day-to-day, they know we're in the midst of a war. So entertainment is very minute, because the seriousness is the protection of your people and the regathering of what was always yours.
P.O.P. Right.
Respect.
Right. Yeah. This isn't a difficult, it's not a difficult vision to encompass. You're seeing it all the time. You're choosing not to accept the terms of war that they're shoving down your throat. You know what I'm saying? Not you, my brother, but I'm saying the people in general. They're not, they see it, they know it, they're watching the news about it every day, but they refuse to participate in the stopping of the oppression, the liberating of themselves and the people, and they're making a conscious decision to support the system and the movements that are obviously in front of their face, killing them in every way they can possibly think about doing. This is the blatant definition of or blatant reason why you go to war. Another group of people is killing your group of people. You want to stop them from killing your group of people. You're at a war when you want to stop it. Now, when you don't, you're just in the genocide transition.
Yes.
And you're allowing the deathmonger to tell you you can die and kill you. When we know transition of energy is a constant situation, when we know that they don't really have any power, that we don't allow them, we know these things. Every self-help guru of European or non-African descent, non-melanated, will tell you, you get what you allow. Whatever happens to you, you allow that to happen to you. And at the same time, push the narrative of white lie supremacy. I call it white lie supremacy. It's a lie. It's not real. But you're pushing that. I mean, people push that in the acceptance of somebody else being more privileged than themselves. Like, nobody's more privileged than me to do the things that I need to do for me, so I don't even know what it is. I might be polite to everybody that I meet once. Because I don't want you to necessarily know what I know right now. But you get one chance. And after that, now I know where it is. Now, if I'm polite after that, you know what I'm saying? Again, we strategize, so you don't get to know that, because now I see what it is. But when it comes time, every movement is in a war stance, is in a battle mode. You know what I'm saying? And every battle won don't mean the war was won until that fat lady sing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you stop the fat lady from singing, now you can go ahead and get your party on for 30 seconds. But keep your eyes peeled, because somebody else just watched you and thinks that you're tired, and they want some of that piece too, because they was trained by the same cats you just beat.
Yes.
And they look like, and some of them look like you, some of them look like them. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't let that thing go, which is why, you know what I mean, in the story, in the biblical stories, these people had to go into the desert for 40 years. Why? Because you had to get rid of 20 years. That was the people who was there, and then you had to reestablish something for another 20 years. So in a 50-year period, you can really switch things and have things turned over. Look what happened in the last 50 years in this country. In the last 50 years of this, so just understand where we at. Hip hop came in, did some different stuff they wasn't prepared for, shook things up, sped up their clock. Now where we at? Shut down hip hop of consciousness. You know what I mean? Just give them the jokes, give them the rap, but don't give them the lifestyle. Okay. But then they'll take that rap, and I say this often, they'll take rap and put it overseas in their conglomerate, wherever they're going, and they know what it does. Conscious rap, not just rap, y'all. They're taking conscious revolutionary rappers, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, across. They're paying them money to go start some shit over here and get the people riled up, but they will not let that shit play over here.
Mama.
I'm saying, so this means that they know the same way that you know what they're attacking, that's the power. Well, look how they pushing the music and the entertainment in front of your face. That's the power, y'all. The proper propaganda. Because the imagery is the imagination. The imagination control what you are creating.
Yes.
And if you control that imagination, you're controlling the creating. You're controlling now the imagination of those who are about to create what else is coming after that.
Yes.
So that's why we're saying what we're saying. That's why for everybody who's questioning, you know what I'm saying, why you keep talking about this, because it has to be addressed. You have to recognize your position in it, and you have to get all the information you can to know which way to go. That's why the good brother's here. That's why the good brother was here. America the book. Read it. It gives some direction. It gives some outcome. It was therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? It was therapy, you know what I mean? I gave me my outlet, a little something. I can't wait for America too. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that, you know what I'm saying? From the machetes. Now, another thing that I like to do is when people, all these people are giving out flowers. For the people who watch the show, flowers for the dead. I give machetes to the living because I need you fighting. So, and we're at war. So you're not, you can go to war with flowers because they have. You just have to work them a little different.
Yes, sir.
Flowers for the dead. Flowers for the dead. You know what I'm saying? The poison, you know what I'm saying? Or the potency of the poison or the potency of the nutrition, whatever. We know that too. But I'm giving I give out the machetes to the people who I see in the midst of the battle, or see in the midst of the war, see in the midst of doing a thing, and those who are taking heads when need be. So that being the case, I got to give you, you know what I'm saying, a trunk load full of machetes for the work that obviously you're doing, for the work that you've done in the past, and the work that you're going to do in the future. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you got an arm and a machete in it, we winning.
Inshallah.
So,
yes, sir.
Salute to you, guys. Salute to you.
Respect,
you know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Yeah, man. Every time. Hey, I don't know if we on. I gotta make a real run with the God knowledgebornallah. Holla at me, man. We over here ready to rock and roll into something else for a second. I need to take a real quick break. I don't even know if you hear me because I usually text him on the phone I'm on, and I'll be on the computer. So
all right.
Where's you at, God? I'm sorry. I know you hate when people do this, but I gotta make a pit stop real quick, God.
Yes, sir.
So you know what I mean? Help me out. Stay with us. You know what I'm saying? If you can flip over to that video, stay with us while we're there. Until he does that. How long have you been doing what you've been doing for yourself and for the people?
Oh man, the evolution started in '87.
That's one of the best years ever. That's one of the best years ever in music. You know what I'm saying? Yo. So okay. You know what I mean? It all starts in '87, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Really. But go ahead.
87. And I'm definitely a student of knowledge. So I've been watching leadership styles. I've been participating where I can in certain events. But I've always began to study the minds of our people and how we think in the midst of certain conditions. Learn some things that I never had to experience. I never had to experience betrayal, but I understand its meaning and definition now. So those things transform a man internally, and how he responds to betrayal can dictate the depth of his spirituality.
Right.
But,
ooh. I don't mean to interrupt. What you're saying right now is hitting on so many levels, on some personal things, and I know some things going on in this community of consciousness, RBG specifically, that is very. Thank you for that.
Mashallah.
We needed to hear that.
Mashallah.
You understand? We needed to hear that. Yeah.
Mashallah.
So, and because it makes sense. The response is the character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I study my art. My art says, you know what I'm saying, have no resentment to those who've done you wrong. You know what I'm saying? In the virtues. And so it was hard for me to understand. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why? You know what I'm saying? Because this turmoil, this trial, this tribulation is the steps you need to use and get to for triumph. I'm just you mean the situation is just using this particular individual for its purpose, but it's still working for you to get to your next thing when you handle it properly.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Yeah. I understand that. Understand, overstand. Yes, sir.
Respect. So that's.
I love paper like a fax machine. No rims on the whip, but I still keep it waxed and clean. The little armor roll on them tires to give it that gleam. I'm on my grown man shit, I ain't trying to be seen. Real hitters on they calm shit, know what I mean. You stacking paper, but your source of income ain't clean. So why the fuck would you show off, bringing heat to yourself? You get bagged, you ask me, you defeated yourself. Had everybody in your business, from the bums to the bitches, to the snitches, to the cops, to the killers with the biscuits that'll trunk you for them digits, or they might take it further. Kidnap one of your kinfolk, pay up or it's a murder. All that, cause you wanna show people you all that. Me, I fall back, let it all stack. Closet full of clothes, shoes on all racks. Walking real light, I ain't got nothing to prove, I'm just enjoying my life. Fly out to Vegas, I'm enjoying my nights. And the days that I stayed, ain't gotta let nobody know that I'm paid. It's a hit and run game, you either get in or get out, or you'll be on your way to the grave or the big house. And either one is fun, you'll find out when you get there. Wishing you picked a better career, a better career. Neither one is fun, you'll find out when you get there. Wishing you picked a better career, a better career.
We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit.
Loose lips sink ships. When niggas start dropping knowledge, why you act like a bitch? You feeling tough? Swallow these pills, digest these gems. Chakra means wheels, the real spin is more than just rims. The first name of God in the Bible is Elohim, meaning these beings, we seeing reflections of them. You hear the mark of the beast, you hear that all the time. This is the mark of Yah, talk about that 999. Slice of ginger every day, B, it's good for your shine. When you charge up off that sun gazing, all the wicked go blind. The pale focus moon people, not the soul of design. That sensitivity, different soul, but everything's in the mind. Ether, water, fire, earth and air. 88 constellations, 64 squares. Know what you're living for, unlock the furious 5. Your hands tell on judgment day, all you've done when you were alive. This is an expose. Are you fact or you fiction? Life is sacred and every action is your definition.
How I express when I smoke, cause most folk got depressed when I spoke. I expose the truth with proof in every choke. I cut the fat off the facts with acts I invoke. Every lyric revealing we the people need their healing. Putting power in political hands, but most conceal it. Their weapons, their plans won't revolt the feeding land, but you'll vote for a man who stands on glass ceilings, or women who support the system in his talk and his plot to pick us off the planet with dark dealings. Damn it, you know they planned it. They underhanded, don't get caught in bald feelings. That's paid advertising, media making lies ring. Ears appear surviving, years of fears aligning, tears in your eyes dividing. Got you fighting for your life or sacrifice for providing. The love is the vice you devised in. Reestablish human status, reviving. Conscious like Joey Badass, revising. Life-loving legacy is pleasantly surprising. In times when the Henny is heavy in your mind, man, I take a toke and choke from my folk like Pac dropped the liquor for what he considered nigga. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished, that's my trigger. And I ain't a monkey on the run with a gun or a rich cracker nigga. I'm an outlaw RBG gorilla. Outlaw RBG gorilla. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We
ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it. Or stay ignorant on that sheep shit.
This time here, RBG, repatriation of situation. I just want to let y'all know I hear all that shit y'all talking. You know in your heart of hearts you can't fuck with this. You knows that. Why I'm tripping, y'all knows that. Let's start talking, let's get into it. Whoa, hold up, what they talking about? I hear you. Matter of fact, fuck all that they talking about. Fuck all that yakety yak, wanna run they mouth. Machete clappity clap, oh goon run them out. Cross the border, show say arrow, hunt them down. Babaloo, why you clean off, it ain't nothing now. 30,000 in the air, my phone still on. Writing rhymes, earphones, with the kill on. Get the skill on, little homie, the real on. EI's getting the chill on, watching me get my meal on. Take a stand in the wreck, get my build on you. You disrespect the whole set and get your steal on. Ma do where if you can't get your bill on. Debit card swipe up performance is getting tighter. I'm older and plus I'm not to the motion it I sip on. Most of y'all skip the protocol. Trip on forces and slip, bust your head. Train of thought wreck, you there didn't do what your goon said. Now it's cold red, skeptics is begging me get my heel on. Back like I never left, proper like a sweater vest. I'm the ancestors' favorite rapper, Megadeth. That's true. No guitars though, just a hard flow. That's true. Nicest priest on these beats as far as bars go. A Joshua Eli's on my chest, far as scars go. Stars go, the far go, stand and rock for photo ops. Bypass their own hood like they don't know the block. Faking culture shots like they forgot them struggles. All the fun when that muzzle blast cats be like suffering succotash beats, concrete, street with sophistication. Repat nation, we deep, baby. Plus RBG certified, fly like the butter with the golden box cutter. Hello, yeah. She's so flirtatious, smile like the Nile, her booty so outrageous. Classic yet refreshing, just to know you is a blessing. Peach schnapps in the flukes, here's a toast to patience. Oh well, a closed mouth don't get fed. She came to bed and woke up with your moja on her head. I just wanna see the fam blossom. Inhibitions, I lost them, I'm feeling awesome. My shit. Oh man, Sundiata, I told you they weren't fucking with me, car.
You need to ask yourself that. Why do you eat food? You need to ask yourself, what is food? Because we got consumables, as acidic, dry, whatever you want to call it, and then we got alkaline, wet, real food. We got fake food and we got real food. Now you growing up in this world, I don't know how old you is. If you my age, you 20, you 28, 29, we is the last ones to know what real is. These jits don't know what real is because they being raised on the fake. So they put the germ in the seed. Roundup ready. They put the germ in the seed. They got fake seeds. So I'm telling you, this is war. Yeah. This is fucking war. You got to learn the real and you got to decipher from the fake because it's getting hard to tell. And that's my message.
Didn't do what your goon said. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back. We black at it. As you can see, the music we play here is liberation. It's inspiring. It lets you know what I mean? We ain't on the same shit they on. You know what I mean? Proper propaganda. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Respect. DJ God stick in the building.
Yes. Respect.
You know what I'm saying? But yes, my brother. So you were saying that you started on this journey in 2000. I mean, in 1987, and in your elevation, you sound like you've been through things personally, in your own life, and then you gained and you applied what you learned through your experiences. And now you mean with other people as they go. And now you said you Johnny Cochran you Johnny Cochran in the hood right now. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit on that as well.
Well, again, you learn by losing, but I don't like to say I lose. You know, you just learn. So in positions of deception, lies, and wordplay, you know, the court system can make moves that don't even make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I know.
It just made me read up on what authority they have. And in finding out their authority, it elevated my understanding of where the real authority comes from. So like any brother going into a foreign land, you learn to speak their language.
Mm-hmm.
And I always used to say that was one thing the European should have never have done. He should have never taught me how to read. Because that's the weapon. Not only just reading it, but being able to articulate it to different generations that can put their talents and gifts in motion at their level of understanding. See, that's a working machine.
Yes, it is.
They all are part of the war at their level of understanding.
Right.
But it is our duty to bring them to the forefront. But many things they'll learn, they have to learn through experience or the experiences of others.
Knowledge, the wisdom, understand.
Yes,
right.
Yes. Some lifestyles are just tests for you.
Right.
Some people are in your path to see where your character is and what you might have to change. You know, we quick to point that we need so-and-so need to do this, so-and-so need to do that. I'm like, nah, you're the center of attention. The test is on you.
Right.
So with that, it just made me read and begin to put things on paper. And when you begin to see how the courts move or when brothers are beginning to be released, that lets you know you've tapped into something.
Right.
So if brothers are willing to fight, then things can happen. And I always tell brothers, I only can control the knowledge that has been given to me by Allah. But the time frame of your deliverance, if this is the truth, then that's the test between you and Allah. I'm going to give you something nobody else is going to give you. I'm going to give you 100% life-altering truth. But when it takes effect, that's between you and Allah. I'm just going to deliver it and be 100% honest with it.
That's the most that we should be doing for others, delivering the information. We don't have the control over them. We don't have, you know what I mean? We don't own them. All we have is, we have this information, you can gather it. But at the same, what that also does is, that means that there's a responsibility that they have after they get the information. You do have a responsibility to assist, you know what I mean, in their more gathering of more information. But people are not taking the responsibility for themselves, you know what I mean, which is the reason why they're just okaying walking into a government, walking into a situation with a government and a system that really doesn't care anything about them, but is feeding off of them until they suck them dry. And they think this is what life is about. You know,
it's almost like taking a young buck into a situation where it's 3 men and you got 1 clip. And when you take him in this situation, you got to show him every variable, and he has to listen this one time, because if he doesn't listen, he'll be the one injured because he's not used to this type of warfare.
Right.
So when it comes with this language and the dialogue with our people, that's the seriousness of it now. To where when you institute it, like, look, this is life and death moves. You know, you can't be putting your opinion in it when it's a bridge that's healing. So, you know, that seriousness of this moment is very key. And that, I'm telling you, you remember when we were in school, man, let's say middle school, somebody say it's a fight down the hallway, everybody running down there.
Yeah.
The little youngins, if they see us fight, they see us fight the system in a particular way, mentally, physically, and spiritually, they're going to want to be involved. Because they see the fight.
Right. Some of them didn't even know they could fight.
Yes.
They didn't even know they didn't even know they should fight.
Yes.
Until they see you do it. Right. So it's very important.
Yes.
Have you been in DC doing this? Oh, my fault. Okay.
Yes, sir. I mean, I'll keep it real. I keep it real. I deal with every organization. I'm always in and out of their gathering rooms. And being an observer, I listen to strategy, I listen to consciousness, and honestly, I recognize that we lack true leadership. Men don't really know how to organize. They got information, but they don't know how to organize with that information. Right. So it's an imbalance here in DC, but as Allah permits, things are beginning to manifest because He's allowed me to observe the whole chessboard. And now I'm like, check. You're not getting out of this, but you want me to embarrass you, checkmate.
Yeah.
And that's where the system is. They in check right now.
Right. That's that point right there. Is it checkmate right now? Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
But you cutting off every other move. And
yes,
we shutting it down.
Yes,
check. Nigga, checkmate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And it ain't been a good game. Y'all ass, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't like shaking the hand of the opponent after I whip their ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them guys. I was, you gotta be good. Nah, hold on.
Yeah.
Listen, tomorrow after the game is over, we can talk about that. But I'm still on the same field where I had to kill this other dude. I had to tackle this dude until he stopped running over me. No, I ain't shaking his hand right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? So
I respect that.
Yes,
I respect that.
So have you been in DC the whole time doing this, or have you done this? Have you put the work in and helped the fight and the freeing and liberating of people at other spots before?
Man, I've been planting seeds: Tennessee, Texas, Alabama, South Carolina, Phoenix, Arizona, Kansas City, Missouri. So. St. Louis, Missouri. So it's been some seeds planted everywhere. And this is what I mean about sitting in the room or the tables of many different organizations. And the piece that is not happening is the organizing of all of our militaristic style organizations. See, we want to get into debate on how we see it instead of what it is.
Right.
And there's certain areas that some of us are stronger in. We need to focus on that area, but there needs to be a mirror of setup from city to city. And, you know, at the same time, there are things that I would love to discuss, because if you bring let me see. If you bring, and I don't like to use that, but I use it hypothetically, you bring a LeBron to the table. Now, I'll give you a better one, because I'm looking for him. You bring Master P to the table. And we sit down, and I just lay this out and say, look at it for yourself. Within 5 years, we could be in a position that be so historical in this country that we didn't even recognize, as you said earlier, we already have this. We already have this. We just don't know, because we're a part of the system now. You know, when Kyrie talked about he didn't want to take his shot, and that's his personal reason, he's going to lose 18 million. They didn't realize that was a system move. You know, it even hurt me to my heart to hear my man Kareem speak against him. I was like, oh no, Kareem, that's out of character. We can't do that.
We can't do that.
Nah. But I understand what happens in war. You know, sometimes you get tired and you don't see too well. We all subject to that mistake. Sometimes.
Yes, sir. You know.
Yes, sir. But
even Tupac had to say I was incorrect at certain times.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? So I can get it. But they got to get out of the way, though. If you know you can't see, you move out of the way for the person who can. And obviously, Kyrie could. So you just move out of the way. Don't say nothing, G. Don't say nothing.
Yes.
But
that's a grown man decision, you know. So that's beautiful, because that's a good semi-image of what I'm saying, that there are people that look like us, but they not us. You know, Stephen A. Smith.
Right.
And we have it on such a mass scale. We got it in science. We got it in universities. We got it around. I'm like, you don't realize who's behind the scenes that are signing for us because they look like us, but they not us.
Right.
They signing off on certain things to do, and they sign. I'm like, wait a minute. Who agreed to this?
Yeah.
And you find out it's somebody that looks just like us.
Yeah, I think one of the things that pissed me off was when Jim Brown did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like the old Jim Brown, is that proverbial manhood thing. Yeah. And Jim Brown going in and talking about, I'm just here to serve. Whoa, Jim. Jim, what are you doing? Not you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that was my like, I was hurt to the heart. I got a song called Jim Brown. You know what I'm saying? Talking about man up. You know, basically, you mean giving you examples of what it was to man up. I came up in the man up times. You know what I'm saying? I'm born 71, so I was born in the tough guy times. Yes, so I don't understand this other thing, you know what I'm saying, about I'm not wearing my pants like this. I gotta put a belt on. I can't fight you with my pants around my hips. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand none of this right here. You know what I mean? And so when I saw Jim Brown do that, I just equated to the same thing what you're saying. When you basically, you seen it cream, oh man, how you doing that, bro? Yeah. But sometimes I guess you do get tired in it. But it's up to those who underneath who see you. Oh, wait, let me move you to the side, my elder. You know what I'm saying? Let me sit down over here for a second. I know, and I respect you, but I gotta go back over here. You sit down, and then we go punch him in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
That's right.
Yeah, I'm definitely with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're coming up on on about 2 hours, you know what I'm saying, about 12 o'clock. I want to make sure that if they missed it before, they get your information again. You see his name, you see it right there. You know what I mean? So he's going to give you his information. Y'all pay attention. Get your pens, get your papers, get your phone out. Get this, type this down. Get ready. Brother, give him the information again for those who missed it before, how they can get in touch with you, and tell them why they should get in touch with you real quick as we close this out.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I hope to be laughing. I say, telling Rajim. My email address is Amir, AMIR, Abdul, ABDUL, Hakeem, HAKEEM, Ali, ALI @gmail.com. 202-937-6021. Getting in contact with me on legal issues, lawful issues, even dealing with your commerce system. There's a lot going on right now, and our people are still in the spiral when we don't have to be.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is based upon definitions, white paper, black ink. And once you know you can begin to master their white paper, black ink with your organic or natural being, things can change pretty swiftly. But we still have a lot of political prisoners. I say that lightly because that's a whole nother subject. But what I'm talking about,
we talk about it here. We talk about it here. We all political prisoners, but the ones behind the iron and the ones whose families, you know what I mean, free Siddiqui, free Mutulu, free Mumia, you know what I'm saying? Free, I mean, shout out to Sundiata Okoli, you know what I'm saying?
This is a type of behind the scenes, that information that Allah has shared with me, that everyone you named by law, wallahi, they would have to be set free. Yes. I don't care who their attorneys are, by law, they all should be set free. And that's a whole
we need to put this together because
wallahi.
Yeah, we're gonna have another show because a lot of them are having health issues. Pardon me, they have the health issues. So my question was, and diabetes is one of the number one health issues that they're having. I'm like, why are my people not getting in touch with Dr. Enki? All right. So I'm now proposing the same question. Y'all heard, and I know y'all watch my show. I know y'all watch this here on Duty. I know you watch Do the Knowledge. You heard what he just said. Why are we not reaching out to the brother right here? Why are you not reaching out to him right now? We have people who are in hospice. We have brothers and sisters who have been dying, they were losing their trying to get their legs cut off. We just had some Russell Maroon come out to see his transition time. You know what I'm saying? Why are we not having this conversation with this brother right here, right now? Look, get in touch with him. Get in touch with Dr. Enki for the health. Get in touch with Brother Abdul right here for the legal ramifications and the setting of free. Let's put the health and the unlawful movements that they're making, you know what I'm saying, and smash these together, get them out. So now that we can take the fight and bring, like he said, let everybody see us bring the fight to them in a different way to invigorate and infuse it to the younger children so that the next generation can say, oh, okay, it does work. They don't have to just give up pop pills and be like, I ain't fighting. Y'all ain't win. No, we just strong here, y'all. And it might have taken this time, but this is what we can do. And if you stay diligent in it, it'll work. Get in touch with the Aki, please, y'all. Let's get it happen. He can't just reach out to y'all. Y'all watch the show, come out. Just the same way Dr. Enki's still doing what he's doing, but if you don't reach out to him, how do we know? How you don't know how much he can do for you until you reach out? How do you know how much Brother Abdul can do for you until you reach out? Yes, man. Yes, brother. Salute to you.
Respect.
You know what I mean? And this is the reason why you need machetes, because you got a lot of heads to chop. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
Respect.
We give you that. We're going to have you come back through another time. We make sure that, you know what I mean, you get the information from my brother Ink, and we're gonna build face-to-face soon or talk soon on some of the things. I'll be making my way up that way from Atlanta to Reading. So in between there, you know what I mean, we might be able to veer off and make a DC run on the way up or on the way back. You know what I mean? And just to build up and, you know what I mean, and link with you face to face, so you know what it is, man, and build on that. Right now, I want to make sure that everybody knows there's a 3K for 3K situation going on, and we're due to knowledgebornallah is coming up on 3,000 shows. So we're running that $3,000 for 3,000 shows, 3K for 3K campaign. Make sure that you jump in. Make sure that you support. Even if you send it to me and say on there, this is for 3K for 3K. I'm honest and of great quality. I'm gonna send it right to him, and I'm gonna put your name on there so that he know where it came from, my people. But 3K for 3K. Come support us. We don't just do the work on the screen. We do the work outside of the screen, and we bring to you people who can help you in the situation and in the solution against the war that we've all been going through. Been at war, been deployed to the head of the horde, fall from the sword. It's 360 round here and abroad. Beat the hell out of the hounds and dismember they Lord. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you show up for that 3K for 3K. Make sure you show up. If you're in Jacksonville, come see me in Jacksonville on the 16th. We'll be on that stage, 1904 Music Hall, on the 16th of this month. That's this. What is that? This Kumba. I believe that is Kumba. Come through, holla at us, see what we're doing. And then you're going to see us in Reading, Pennsylvania on the 23rd at Stone Cliff. We there for the double A posse reunion. Man, yo, where my Six Waters at? Where my Southwestern, my Southern, where y'all at? Come through. We're going to be there from 11. This is where the 11 comes in for those who got the dates wrong. It's not 11 on the date. It's 11 on the time. 11 to 7, we're going to be there on the 23rd. So come through. I should be shooting a video. I'm pretty sure I'm shooting scenes from my video, one of the videos we doing. So, yeah, I mean, come through, be a part of that. After that, we're going to be in Philadelphia on the 6th at Malcolm X Park on the 6th of August. Come through for that. Come through for that as well. I think there's something going on the 30th of July down here in Atlanta. But after that, just know the 27th of August, we are doing the RBG Music Festival. That is the wife calling me right now. That is the goddess calling. Oh, man. Please forgive me if you're watching this, Shira. I got to decline this. We're still on Showtime. She's still on air. But, yeah, we're 27th, you know what I mean, in the West End at the Griot Museum in Atlanta, in New Africa. We're going to be doing the third annual RBG Music Festival here on these soils, on these grounds, and we got to hear RBG coming. We got Zaid Malik coming. We got Big Said coming. We got Raka and Musa coming. We got Mike Chambers coming. We got myself coming. We got Boomy coming from United Front. We got Natural Onyx there. We got Ima X coming through. We got Terry Miller coming through. Yeah, man. Oh man, it's ridiculous. The amount of people coming through. We got vendors who are gonna be there. You're gonna get everything you need for your spiritual, for your propaganda, for your pictures, for your food. You can bring the children. There's gonna be food there as well. Listen, come through because the message, man, yo, who they honoring to? The message that we bringing. And the imagery that you need to see is going to be there. So make sure. And then on the 28th is the 7th annual anniversary of Do the Knowledge Radio with my brother, my physical knowledgebornallah. Gonna be in New Africa somewhere. We're gonna tell you. So you got to keep your eyes open and your ears peeled so that you understand and know where it's going to be at. But 7 years strong on Do the Knowledge, 3,000 shows, y'all. This is a track record not a lot of people got. You know what I'm saying? Soul Train can't mess with it over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, y'all, we got a lot of things going on. We're making the moves. We doing it. Shout out to my Venger brothers. Where my Vengers at? Shout out to my Vengers out there. Oh yeah. I got the album out. You want to get your orders in? Get your orders in. I got the album out. Vintage Season Volume 1 is limited edition physicals. You know what I'm saying? There's only 100 of them right now. Be the first ones to get it. They're going to be collector's items. I'm also going to have this put on wax. But if you get these, I will send you the EP to the Avengers Red 9. You can also go to the mixtape, Mixcloud, DJ Tastic Mixcloud, and on there he has the mixtape version, but I have the EP version. You need both of those people. You need both of these. We bringing it. You know what I mean? That's what I got to say, my people. Salute. You know what I mean? Holla at us. You see we putting that work in. You know what I mean? Holla at the king right here. And you know what I mean? Let's get that work in. And listen, we don't stop till we win. You know what I mean? We win. And I was born a winner. Let's get it. Okay. Salute. Peace to you, my brother.
Respect.
Every time. Yes. I don't even think we're gonna do an after party tonight, y'all. It's been a long day. We're gonna cut it kind of short right now, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we just gonna fade it out. Oh, peace of God more the devil.
Give him a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? We'll give him a couple of minutes. Because I know you done for. And then, you know, tell them to come back because it's after midnight. You understand? We're going to be doing this thing after midnight.
After midnight. Oh, you know. Listen, this is when I stop talking. I just turn on Do the Knowledge Radio after midnight. Let the music play. I become inspired. I become invigorated. My fire is lit when I wake up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's go get it. You know what I'm saying?
When I was in prison, the very first time when I was in solitary confinement, you are interrogated for 7 nights and 7 days without any sleep. And God provided a mechanism I had never thought of at the time. I reached a point, I think a threshold where the body could not take the pain anymore. And then I would faint. Those were the most beautiful moments. The body rested, and when they threw a bucket of water to wake me up, It didn't matter that I was soaking wet. I got up, I was so refreshed, and I started fighting all over again.
No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be.
Co-opted culture, flung from the mother tongue, severed from spirituality, fatalistic outcome. Gave the world everything, poised to be continually poisoned with medicine, nutritional Trojan horses. Sterility, attacks to virility, death for sale. Life we live is free, but isn't free. Sankofa black too, antiquity, astonishing monuments. Crackers say it isn't me. Blindfold me, do a quick spin. Guarantee wherever I point, I've been. Inferiority complex, given a color context. We can juggle planets and put the sun in our pockets. Invaders from the north, my heart arid and sub-Saharan, spazzing to minimize this chasm. Diasporically speaking, I'm reaching out, up you mighty race, show them what this red, black, and green about.
No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. They don't know why we sip the drink and pour it out. Shine when we speak like the golden mouth. How we go from poets out to swollen accounts. Wonder why we not defeated. Don't count our soul amount. Back in the day, every nation was melanation. We developed greatness all across the globe. Carved the road, saw the secrets of the cosmos with our eyes closed. That's why I spit prime pros in LA, Lagos, Rwanda, Orozco's. Even in the basement, I top flows. Just like the Nile, my hair grow like the wild. We been had crowns, it's just that now we not the type to smile. Used to be tribal, marked up, now we asking that they wipe us down. Not a stopper, we know it's warriors like us proud. A bunch of threats who love they sets, but no matter who they got or what they rep or who cut they check that.
Africa is born in me.
Born in me. Yeah. Knowledge born. What's the science, God?
What's the science, God?
You know.
Getting busy out here, making it happen. Fleet DJing.
Fleet DJ.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he's in the championship round of the blend battle. Shout out to DJ Godstick, aka Ty Stick, who's in the blend battle for Fleet DJs. You know what I'm saying? Championship round right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In his B-boy stance. Tick. You know what I'm saying? We about to get it in, man. I'm touch that stage like I'm gonna give it to him. You know what I mean? When I'm get off the stage, they might be like, hallelujah. Oh man, but we coming to give it to him, man. We come to, you know what I mean, been at war, been deployed, you know what I'm saying? That's how it go. Yeah. Can y'all hear me? Oh yeah.
Check it, yo.
Yeah, check it, yo. You know what I mean? Shout out. That was a good show.
What that feel like yesterday, man? What that feel like yesterday?
Hey, man, talking to the legends, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to knowledgebornallah. He be having me on here talking to the legends. You know what I'm saying? Talking to immortal, legendary individuals, man. You know what I'm saying? Bucket list, man. Rap bucket list. I don't have a bucket list. I'm gonna live forever. But when it comes to rap or hip hop or whatever, as an artist, these are some of the bucket lists, man. And you know what I mean? I can't wait to really get into it with him at another time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's all coming in I see it happening. And I love the fact that the cats who people will be like, wow, you know me, might be like, wow, you still making music, is out here still making music. You know what I'm saying? They ain't forget their craft, they ain't forget their art, they ain't forget their responsibility of artist to the listener. You know what I'm saying? They've not because of some business bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I love to see that continuously happen. You know I push for it all the time, man, all the time. So that I love to see. You know what I mean? We was just listening to something on the way down here. Man, cats, I'm like, yo, that's new. Some new stuff from, you know what I mean, cats who we didn't think. Big Daddy Kane, like, what? Good. Keep that going. You know what I'm saying? This is enough room and enough space for everybody. And when the younger accept the elder, and the elder don't downplay the younger, we have a connection that helps pull us forward to the future, as opposed to what we would end up doing if we were just downing them and doing that. Nah, man. I was you at one point in time. You gonna be me if you keep going on. We work together here. So I love that.
Okay, you was doing too much just now, okay? We're in the after show. We only got a few minutes in the after show. I wanted to thank you for your diligence, your hard work, your elevation, and your motivation, okay? Your vengeance.
My vengeance. New words. Okay. New words. I love it. Oh, yeah. Well, I humbly take that. You know what I mean? I'm just doing my work. It ain't even a job. It's the work. You know what I'm saying? I love this work. I love this work of the people. You know what I mean?
It's been a heaven of a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it has.
It's been a heaven of a year.
Yes, it has.
And we just
getting started. Hashtag.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
I can't wait till September on some. Yeah, I mean, like I can wait, but September's gonna be, yeah, lovely. Y'all got to come. You know what I mean? You got to come. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to continue to go from there. You know, August 1st, you know, and then we just going to keep on going. Ain't no telling where we're going to be by the time.
Yeah, nonstop. Shoot, I'm manifesting. I already know, but I ain't sharing with nobody till we get to that goal. Y'all ain't going to try to throw shade and block us. You know what I mean? You don't get that right now. Nah, we all you see the sun like the halo, like my afro in his back. You see what it is. It's divine forces here. So you don't get to get none of that. You just gonna sit back and watch. Because if you wasn't with us yesterday, you ain't gonna be with us tomorrow. You know what I mean? If you wasn't with us yesterday, you ain't gonna be with us tomorrow, man. That's just how it goes.
Shout out to Ken Wardo and the crew, man. Shout out to them. I'm putting together a God-a-thon all weekend.
Ooh.
I'm putting together a God-a-thon. Instead of me doing a bunch of shows, I do have some shows planned for the weekend, but I'm going to put together a fly-ass God-a-thon. You know, my goal by this weekend is to have this 3K for 3K funded.
Oh, let's get it.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
God-a-thon.
Yeah. I believe in us. I believe that we could get this done by this weekend. You know, we over the 300 mark. We beyond the 10%. We could get to 90% by this weekend. I believe in everybody. I believe in us. And I know in my heart, and I believe in my heart, that everybody who listens and supports Do the Knowledge Radio, all of the supporters, everybody, that we can do this weekend. So
let's get it. Let's get it.
God of time, we could do it. We could do it. We could do it. So the more people who tune in, the more people who share, the more people who put this together, help us get the word out and do what we need to do. We could do it this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Sunday, we should be celebrating on Sunday on the Godathon that we got this
on
whole
Sunday
thing funded. You see what I'm saying? And then we can push the rest of the campaign to August 28th. So Kateri X, my god niece, the God's daughter, can have the rest of it. That's the goal. That's the audacious goal. And with God, nothing is impossible.
Okay? Nothing.
So let's do that. Let's get everybody we could get together. Hit up everybody you know. Tell them to come through. We're going to have the links out there. We're going to be sending them out, sending them around. And come share your Do the Knowledge Radio experience. Whatever it is. Your fondest memories. Your worst memories, you be like, you know what? I can't stand Do the Knowledge Radio. I don't give a fuck. You understand? Come through.
You're right.
Let's go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday we should be having the after party. Sunday we'll be having the after party because we done raised the goal. Let's do that.
Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. I'm with you. I'm with you. I know we can get it done. Let's get it. That's it. Let's get it. We manifesting it. We calling for it. Yeah, let's get it. Can you dig it? Yeah.
So that's
man.
Every time I get across from you, I get the godly motivation to do something.
I love it.
We came from a God verse that we was having.
Yes, it was. Yes, it did.
Right online, right live in front of everybody.
In front of everybody. That's how it be touching, man. It's that work. When you in tune, you know what I mean? We in tune, y'all. So come tune in.
Reach out to everybody that I can and see, you know, who could come through and spend a few minutes with us, man. Spend a few minutes. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I'm definitely gonna listen. I'm on road and I'm still gonna be jumping in. So I don't want to hear it with nobody else. Nah, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on assignment, and you still gonna see my face every one of those days. Let's get it.
Yeah, y'all offer up some condolences. I don't know if you did already. Ray lost his mother transitioned.
No, I did not. I did not bring it up just yet.
Ray 360 and his family, you understand what I'm saying? Like Killer Priest and his family, his mother just transitioned. You know, they got the family together and they over there doing, you know, what they do. You know what I'm saying? So
Andre had lost, I believe it was a nephew as well, and before this, and then this had happened as well. Right. So definitely, I
know his message was, "Don't take your loved ones for granted, man."
Yeah,
message. You know what I'm saying? Don't take your loved ones for granted. So we can't let the world get in the way of our family. Can't let the world get in the way of our family. We all could be going through stuff. Y'all might not see eye to eye on certain things and all that. Don't allow another generation to inherit the shit we inherit.
Yeah.
The pride, the ego, the stubbornness, and I think I'm right and they did me wrong and all that. I'm telling you, when they disappear from your material view, you're going to wish that you made it right. Make it right. It ain't about punking.
Make it right now.
You know, big I love you, none of that shit. I'm telling you, when you see that lifeless corpse and you know that they had life in it that animated it, you're not gonna recognize it. One, and two, all you're gonna be plagued with is that guilt and resentment. So fix it. Fix it. It ain't gotta be great, but y'all should be able to God forsake. You see what I'm saying? Regardless, y'all can still express love, show love, unless they did something of unspeakable acts. And y'all know what those things
Right.
are.
Right.
Fix it.
Fix it.
Fix it.
All paradoxes will be reconciled. You know what I'm saying? All truths are but half truths. Just remember, y'all, whatever you think it is that for you, but it's something else for them. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's worth the time. Especially when it comes to a parent, y'all. Just think about it. You've had your parent all your life. You know what I mean? A child, you've seen them come in and grow and such and such. But all your life, you know what I mean, you had that was there. When you lose that and you miss out on that, whatever you think the time you mean, I'll get to them tomorrow, you're gonna wish you talked to them that day. Every day. So talk to them every day. You know what I mean? Do something. You know what I mean? But our hearts, our minds, you know what I'm saying, our spirits, our energy go to the healing and the condolence to my brother, my Venza brother, my one of my soul twins, you know what I'm saying, my triplet quadruplets, you know what I'm saying, Andre 360 and his mother, and you know, rest in the physical, travel on in the energy. You know, there is a morning time, but I think I seen something with Redman yesterday on Talib Kweli John, and they was talking about, you know what I mean, when people transition, he calls it a going home thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? So welcome home. You know what I'm saying? Welcome home and away from the fetters of that would cause whatever disagreement in your physical body, so that you would have to be removed from that physical body and get into your pure energy. But welcome home to your pure energy. And we are here for Andre. You know what I mean? You know, personally, he already know that's what it is. But y'all reach out to Andre and give him some love. You know what I mean? And he know what to do with it. You know what I mean? He deserve it. Great brother. You know what I'm saying? And his mother deserve it for creating the life that we know as Andre 360. So, yes, sir. Same thing goes for Killer Priest. Killer Priest, you know, your mother is traveling in this zone, so in that atmosphere, where everybody, you take a loss. We take a loss in the physical, but we get a gain in the ether. You know what I'm saying? And when that happens, at least they're gonna push off and give you something what you need right here, right now, y'all. So always in the memory, like Word to Biz and Lily Kalam.
The God sticks right there. It's good.
He said God sticks right there. He said, can you hear? He said, what's good?
No, what's good?
It's good.
What's good?
It's good.
It's good, B.
B. Knowledgeborn.
Yeah.
That's my fan right there, man. I'm telling you, this walk, I'm telling you, like, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad's correct, man. He said, luxury, good homes, and friendships are all walks of life, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He promised the laborers for their labor. You know what I mean? This is what he promised them. You know what I mean? So,
right.
The brother, man.
We in it, man. Man, listen, God. Peace to the God or the devil. Shit, I gotta get my
my
it's energy up.
I know. I'll be back in like an hour. If it's an hour.
Yeah, if it's an hour. But blessed everybody who tuned in. Salute. We appreciate love you. Now, show that appreciate love back. 3K for 3K. Let's get it this week. Let's get it. Let's get it this strong. Let's get it this strong before this strong is over. Let's get it. 3K for 3K. Salute everybody out there. Word to Biz. Russ Blade. Malik Kalam. Sam Brown Jr., my father. You know what I mean? And to all who walk with us, no longer here, but in the physical, but they definitely here in the ether. We powered up, y'all. We powered up. You know what I mean? Y'all hold it up. Out.
Oink, oink, bang, bang. Police don't need no body cams. More pigs need to be in body bags. Police don't need no body cams. More pigs need to be in body bags. Body bags, 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 body bags. Blood splashed on the dash cam, video went viral. Modern day legend, fear-mongering, keep us in this cycle. Paradigm must shift. If was a grip, we would all be rich. But that if more like a fifth. Grab I drew, two fanny loose, go out in the blaze, then get bland up, hands up, hashtag by my name. I bet some don't even sense a threat. Just flames slap on the wrist, pat on the back, and got assistance in brothers lane. Police don't need no body cams. More pigs need to be in body bags. Police don't need no body cams. More pigs need to be in body bags. Still being civil, still holding candlelight vigils. Popo popping pistol, cracker restraint. Not even injured, that ain't double standards. That ain't privilege though. They don't sympathize, it is what it is though. Statistics is wicked, I'm convinced. They trained to kill the black and the innocent. You can't tell me different. Blue wall of violence, been here, check the data home. Same amount of bodies, way before them camera phones. Law enforcement job is carry on draconian imperatives regardless of personal motives. They say the KKK infiltrated the force. Sad plus some Negro right now, calling them folks. Damn. Police don't need no body cams. More pigs need to be in body bags. Police don't need no body cams. More pigs need to be in body bags. Body bags, 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 body bags.
Rest in power, Seville Smith. City caught fire, your star still lit. Fresh off papers, I'm in the field dipping with the steel grip like unity is real strength. I cook a pig, but I don't eat the poor. Freedom or death, I'm like either or. Are we following the leading more? Don't put them in your prayers, put them underneath the floor. Who wanna be the king? Which one? More in the Rodney. I be midnight riding, me and Doc Marty, Bomani, True and Harry and Shotty. Hell aiming for heads while Jay and Green prepare for the bodies. Body bag.